What's going on, y'all? A-Stock here today to talk to you and kind of react, I guess, to some news that LongBeachGriffy, he pretty much is leaving YouTube. He's done, so he's done. Now, if y'all not really familiar with who LongBeachGriffy is, he's like this massive YouTuber, massive channel. He's been known for like doing all kinds of skits on his channel, and I believe it was sometime last year he got caught in a big controversy involving him and Heavenly, which is another big YouTuber, got accused of forcing himself on her, so to speak. Fast forward to now, YouTube didn't delete his channel. His channel's still up, but he deleted all his videos. Particularly, there was a Black History Month skit that got taken down. Got taken down primarily because he said the hard R in the video, and that's one of the things you should never do on YouTube, regardless if it's a skit or not. You should never ever use that word, no matter who you are, no matter how big you are. That's something that YouTube can get you the fuck out of here very quickly. And because of that, because they kept taking that video down, he went and posted it on Facebook. He went and posted it on Twitter. But I think it was sometime yesterday, he went live on IG talking about this whole situation. So let's go ahead and check it out.
I had a thought. No, this is a thought that I had a long time ago, and I was talking to Lennar and Caleb about this a long time ago. Well, mainly Lennar, and I told him, I said, Lennar, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do this shit. I was depressed. I was like, I don't want to do this shit. I'm tired of this shit, Lennar. I'm tired of this shit, man. What the fuck, dog? I'm literally working my ass off, scared that another video is about to be demonetized or took down. And what the fuck? I don't like doing this shit, man. They keep demonetizing me. They keep doing this. They keep doing that. YouTube, I'm fucking miserable, and I am fucking miserable on YouTube. I am fucking miserable, right? So I was like, Lennar, I'm gonna make a Patreon. And then I said, wait a minute. There ain't no naked bitches on there.
Now, to delve into what he just said, he could be pretty much talking about, which a lot of YouTubers can, you know, as crazy as it may seem, YouTubers who have made it on the platform and made it their job, a lot of them have felt like, you know, this is something that they've become depressed, that they've not liked doing, or something that they at one point wanted to do and loved doing, and they now don't like it anymore. Either because they may feel like it's a job, or it could be a particular scenario in which they treat YouTube like a job, in the sense of like, is this something I want to do? No, but I see the money and I see the numbers are there, so I figure why the fuck not. It may be a situation like that that could result in why they don't end up liking YouTube as much as they did years ago. And I understand it. If you're making so much money off of YouTube, you may feel like, why do I need a Patreon? Why do I need to go to Twitch? Or why do I need, you know, so many other different content creation revenue streams? Why would I want to go after a Spotify deal or Apple podcast deal? But the smart thing to do is, from what I've learned in terms of observation from not only LongBeachGriffy but other YouTubers who have fumbled the bag, and they end up saying, you know what, YouTube's depressing me, I'm not making as much money as I thought I'd make, or blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. The smart thing for me to do is, or anybody else, when it gets to a certain point, I would want to take an audience to Twitch. I'd want to take an audience to Patreon. And maybe, just maybe, looking into making some type of, podcast that could be listened or watched on Spotify or Apple Music, or wherever else people, would listen to a podcast at. And not only that, but I'd want to make investments outside of content creation, like investments in real estate, investment in stocks. And no, I'm not going to buy no fucking NFTs. No, but you get the point. At least with me, this is just from my observation and looking at YouTubers who feel like they're not making enough money or whatever the case may be. And people may say, oh, this is why, or this is another example why you shouldn't want to do YouTube full time. But if you put all your eggs in one basket for YouTube to where you only making money off of YouTube, then you can kind of end up fucking yourself. That's why it's smart to make sure you got investments outside of this shit, and having different revenue streams in the content creation space, where I'd want to be making so much money. It's just like Wayne said, too much money ain't enough money. So I would want to make so much money off of this shit, I don't even have to even worry about filling out an application in 20 years or 30 years or 40 ever in my life. And we don't even know if YouTube gonna be around in the next 30, 40 years, but at least I'd be having money, and I'd have however amount of money made up by then, whenever YouTube goes extinct, if it ever goes extinct, from this shit, that I can just chill. But how this all ties into the LongBeachGriffy situation is, if Griffy had a Patreon, if Griffy, I don't know if he streams on Twitch or not. I assume he does. But if he does stream on Twitch, if he has investments outside of YouTube, or if he don't have investments outside of YouTube, he don't have a following on Twitch or Patreon, well, he fucked himself. Because you see a lot of, big content creators, at some point, they end up taking an audience to Twitch, taking an audience to Patreon, taking an audience for a Spotify podcast or whatever the case may be. And most importantly, securing brand deals. Securing motherfucking brand deals. And people could call, giving into a brand deal or wanting to take a brand deal. Some people may look at that like you selling out, but no, I'm buying in. But anyway, back to this. He's talking about going to Onlyfans because, they got bad bitches on there.
What is a place that I could just post content where they absolutely don't give a fuck? So I came to the conclusion. I am going to post the most raw, most disrespectful, most disgusting skits in my backlog. I'm talking the most disgusting, I'm talking the most foul skits that I've ever thought in my brain. Y'all thought the shit that I made on YouTube was fucked up? Y'all thought the shit that I made on YouTube was fucked up? Listen, y'all. My most fucked up skits, and I really want y'all to hear this. Even my most fucked up skits were censored. My most fucked up skits were censored. I am going to upload my content moving forward to Onlyfans.
Okay, there's something to break down right there, where he said, not granted, I ain't never watched LongBeachGriffy's content. I've never watched his content. But what the fuck do you mean by, foul shit? Now, listen, just like how YouTube ain't gonna put up with certain shit, you think OnlyFans gonna put up with your shit? They not. Yeah, they allow porn or whatever on the site, but guess what? They not gonna put up with shit. People can still flag your shit, and people can still report it as hateful content or abuse, to where you get your account terminated. Hell, OnlyFans I ain't gonna say they not gonna want to have shit to do with him off rip like EDP, but they probably looking at him like, yo, we got our eyes on you. Don't do nothing stupid. Like, it's just like with any platform. You do anything stupid, they're gonna get rid of you, and especially if the content is deemed hateful or hurtful. Now, he said disrespectful and foul. I don't know what lines he's talking about crossing. I kind of don't want to know. But it comes to show, when you have a fan base, an audience that refuses to hold you accountable, to hold you to a higher standard, to people in your inner circle to call you up, which I would imagine somebody's called them up like, yo, Griffy, chill. But if your fan base don't reel you in, if your fan base don't be like, yo, you tweaking, you need to chill, you need to stop this. If they not telling you that and they feeding into it, then this is going to pump his head up to the point where he just don't give a fuck like now. And he feels like, oh, well, you can't cancel me. But Griffy needs to be careful because, like I said, people can get your ass out the paint on OnlyFans too, just like they can get you out the paint on YouTube. Like, the problem with Griffy is he doesn't give a fuck. And not giving a fuck can be a good thing and a bad thing. It can be a bad thing to where you're like, all right, I need to articulate myself better with these skits to where people don't get offended, my content don't get flagged or taken down left, right, and center. And you have to reword it and articulate yourself to where it falls within where the message is still there, but you reword it to where it don't come out as offensive and disrespectful to the point they're gonna run you off the platform. Which people could try to say that's censorship, but it's really called securing the fucking bag. Like if I was LongBeachGriffy, had the fan base he had the sub count that he got, had the views he got, I would know better. Hell, I know better now, but I would definitely know better on what not to say and what to say, because I would be very mindful of certain things that can get me the fuck up out of here. And again, people can call that selling out all they want to. It's being smart and it's securing the fucking bag. Because the rule of getting the bag and securing it is secure it. Fucking secure it. Put that bitch in a fucking vault in the bank and never touch it again. You make sure you always put yourself in check before the world puts you in check. Because if the world puts you in check, you done fucked up.
So raw that you can't even steal it. You can't even steal it. You can't even steal my content.
He did also mention he only, like, that's the only place he wants to put his content is Onlyfans, not nowhere else. I guess because he knows how much he would catch if whatever these disrespectful skits are, and that he wants to put on Onlyfans. But I hope he realizes that there is a beautiful tool. I'm not sure if Android users can do it. Y'all see this button right? Y'all see this button right here, right? Now, I'm pretty sure people who have an iPhone knows what a screen record button looks like. The beautiful thing about a screen record button is the people who sub to your content can easily slide up, screen record your shit, post it on Reddit, post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram, post it everywhere to expose shit. So if Griffy thinks people can't just rip his content and thinking that people won't do it with the power of screen recording, he's out of his mind. And sure, he could simply like do something like, okay, flag everything if somebody was to screen record his post and post them out there in ether on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. He could take it down. Yeah, he could definitely take it down and be in the right. But by the time he done took it down, the internet then already had it. I'd imagine it would probably go to Reddit first. And then it'd go to Reddit, go from Reddit, go to Twitter, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, and vice versa. To the point, it's in the internet. Like, you can't take it away no more. People probably done got it saved and downloaded to their devices to where you're powerless to stop it. And on top of anybody who watches it on OnlyFans, if they feel like it's offensive, they can just not only have your account removed or have you removed from the platform. People who watch it and see it, if and when it gets leaked and gets put out there in the internet, can put pressure on OnlyFans. Possibly massive creators who's about as big as you or bigger that could put pressure on the OnlyFans platform to get rid of your ass or to have nothing to do with you. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this LongBeachGriffy situation. Do y'all watch this content or not? Let me know what you think. And till next time, it's been H-Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.